Hello everyone, I am Sneha. Our topic is conceptual and logical schema design for IPL T20. Our teammates are Fdbms, Varshini RD and Yashita N. Introduction. The Indian Premier League T20 tournament is one of the most dynamic and data-rich cricket leagues in the world, managing the massive amount of information related to players, teams, matches, actions, performance, and venues requires an efficient and well-structured database system. Designing a database for a complex domain like the IPL T20 cricket tournament involves multiple steps. The two key phases in this process are conceptual schema design, logical schema design. Before diving into these, it's important to understand two foundational tools used in database design like SQL and ER diagrams. SQL is the standard language used to interact with the relational database. It allows us to create and define database and tables, insert, update, and delete data, query data, enforces rules and constraint to maintain data integrity. An ER diagram is a visual tool used in conceptual database design. It represents the key elements of a system such as entities, attributes, and relationships. Next topic is objectives. First one is understand the IPL T20 domain, analyze the structure and functioning of the Indian Premier League T20 cricket tournament, identifies key entities involved such as players, teams, matches, venues and statics. Second one will be design the conceptual schema user ER diagram. Develop an entity relationship diagram to visually represent the main entities and relationships. Define entities, their attributes, and how they are related. Third one will be convert the conceptual design to a logical schema. Translate the ER diagram into relational schema using SQL concept. Define tables, primary keys, foreign keys, and constraints. Fourth one will be ensures the data integrity and normalization. Apply normalization rules to eliminate redundancy and ensure consistent data storage. Design the schema to maintain data integrity, supporting constraints such as not null, unique, and foreign key. Fifth one will be support complex queries and reports. Create a schema that support real world queries like which player scored the most runs, which is the or loss record of a team, which venue hosted the most matches. And sixth one will be lay the foundation for a database implementation. Prepare the schema so it can be directly implemented in a relational database management system like MySQL or SQLite. Seventh one will be promote scalability and future expansions like adding new seasons including ball by ball data, tracking players, transfers or actions. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Varshini. Today I am going to explain entity relationships overview. This table shows how different things called entities in Indian Premier League are related to each other. It explains how players, teams, matches, venue, auction, etc. are connected. The first one is team and match. A match involves two teams, team 1 with their ID and team 2 with their ID. One team will wins and with team winner team ID. Team match stats. A team has performance stats for every match it plays. It will be recorded. Match and venue. For each match is played at a specific venue. It also has its venue ID. Player and performance. Each player has performance data in each match they play. Player and team via performance. This will be related to their with their performance. Player performance is associated with the team they played for in that match. Player and auction. A player may be bought by different teams across season in auctions through bidding. Player and retention. A player may be retained by a team in a specific season. Player and captaincy. A player may serve as a captain of the team in a season or maybe in many seasons. Match and performance. Performance data is recorded for each player in a given match. Team and auction or retention. Teams acquire players via auction or retention without via auction or retention season, auction or retention or captaincy. These three are interrelated to season. Auctions, retention, and captaincy assignments are linked to a specific season. Next, the key relationship cardinalities, in which we have two types: one to many, many to one. First, one to many. One venue to many matches. One venue can host many matches. Next, one match, many team match stats and performance records. One match has many team stats and their performance and player performance will be recorded. One player to many performance, auction, captaincy, retention. One player can be part of many performances, auctions, captaincy roles, and retentions. One team to many players via auctions or retentions. One team can have many players through auctions or retentions. Next, many to one. Player, team, season via auctions, retentions, and captaincy. These are interrelated. Players and teams can be linked across multiple seasons via auctions, retentions, or captaincy. Team match where team match stats. Teams and matches are connected through team match statistics. Player and match via performance. Players and matches are connected through performance with their records. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Yashita. So today I'm explaining ER diagram symbols and the ER diagram for IPL T20 match. So first, if you want to know about the symbols, we use entity. For entity, we use rectangles, which represents real world object like player, team, or venue, and so on. And for weak entity, we use double rectangles. For associative entity, it is used to link relationships and entities. So we use an entity inside a rectangle. For associative entity, we used a diamond inside a rectangle. For relationship, we use diamond. For identifying relationship, we use double diamond. And for mandatory relationships, we use a single line. For partial participation, also we use single line. For attribute, we use the oval. And for key attribute, we use the oval. Within the oval, the attributes are underlined. And also we use dotted line oval, like dotted line for the attributes inside an oval. For multi-valued attribute, we use double oval. And for derived attribute, we use dotted oval. For operation relationship, we use dotted lines. And total participation, we use double lines. So now if I want to talk about the relationships in this ER diagram, a match has a venue, a team plays as team 1 and team 2 in matches. In team win toss or win match is done. Sorry, a team wins a toss or wins a match. Players belongs to team and have performances in matches. Auction and retention relate players and teams each season. So if you look at the attributes, like each entities, we have considered 9 entities. They are IPL match, venue, team, team match stats, auction, captaincy, retention, performance, and player. For if you want to see the relation in the ER diagram, as I said, venue has an IPL match, team plays as team 1 for an IPL match and plays as team 2 for an IPL match. Team wins an IPL match or team wins a toss in an IPL match. So these are the relationship between team and the IPL match. The relationship between IPL match and IPL match stats is that the match records the team match stats. And if you want to see the team relationship with auction, captaincy, retention, and performance, team buys players in auction. Team has captain, which entity we have considered as captaincy. Team retain players through retention. Team has players with performance. And the same entities, they are related to player in some other way. Whereas player gets auction to a team in auction. Captaincy means a captain leads the player. A player is retained through retention. Retained by retention, and player does have performances. And related to the entities, we have considered many attributes here. For example, if we consider IPL match, there is match ID, match date, venue ID, season year, team ID 1, team 1 ID, team 2 ID, winner team ID, toss winner ID, toss decision ID, result type, and match number. For venue, we have venue ID, venue name, city, capacity. For team we have franchise name, team ID, and so on. For all other entities, we have considered the attributes. And here we have considered primary keys also. For IPL match, a match ID is a primary key, and for venue entity, it is venue ID. For team match stats, it is match ID. Player, it is player ID. For auction, auction ID. For captaincy, it is player ID. And for retention, it is retention ID. So here is the ER diagram all in one. So the ER diagrams helps us to track match details, player performances, team statistics, and auction history. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Shashti. I'm here to explain attributes and entities with their values. Here we consider 9 tables. There are teams, players, venue, IPL match, team match stats, auction, performance, retention, captaincy. For example, we consider table team. Here we used DDL command create. DDL command are SQL commands used to define and manage database schema. These commands are responsible for creating, altering, and deleting the database objectives. Here we used DML command insert to insert a values to the table team ID, team name, and franchise owner, and we insert 3 tuples to the table. DML commands are used to manipulate data stored in the tables. And DQL command select. It is used to fetch data from one or more tables. DQL command is used to query and retrieve data from the database. Let me explain some queries. The first query, which was the highest scoring match in IPL history. This query groups all records by match ID, adds up the total runs for each match, and then orders the matches in descending order of total runs. The match with the highest total score appears at the top, limit 1. And the second query, which team has the lowest total score in a match. This query finds the team with the least runs in a single match by simply sorting the table by total runs in ascending order. Conclusion: the IPL database and year model effectively capture the core component of the Indian Premier League, including players, teams, matches, venue, auction, and performance statistics, using a well-structured relational schema. By defining clear relationship and cardinality between entities, the design ensures data integrity, supports complex analytical queries, and provides meaningful insights into player and team performance, stadium metrics, and historical trends. This normalized and scalable structure not only eliminate redundancy but also enable efficient data management, making it suitable for use in fantasy leagues, analytical dashboards, and sports applications that require comprehensive IPL data analysis. Thank you.